ESPN. Spectacular spring day here in Gainesville, Katie Seichel Presley Stadium for the Floribama rivalry as they meet for the 92nd time. This one decides the series, and of critical importance for Florida in particular. They open the day.
Rothrock with that rise ball. She throws that well, late and sharp. It is one of the best.
Got her. And a strikeout to open things up for Keegan. Got her. Back-to-back.
Righties, they lay off of it. Not a lot of room to chase when you're working that inside part of the plate.
So after a couple of strikeouts, a 4-pitch walk to Hevlin. Called strike 3. Good start for Rothrock. Florida picking up the bats. They need a win today to prevent that from happening. The ground ball to third base. Brooke Ellisted is there, one down. Top of the order, Alabama, or top of the inning, 3 strikeouts against Keegan Rothrock. Sends that the opposite way, and in foul territory on the run is Lauren Johnson, 2 down. Johnson gets the start out in left field. Vandegrift's
behind Shoemaker, but I love Erickson in this 3-hole.
Ground ball to short, snagged by Hawkins, and it's a 1-2-3 start for Brisky and Bama.
2/3 of an innings, 27 pitches, and it was split about 50-50, 14 strikes to 13 balls, couple hit batters. Today, 20 pitches in that first inning, 13 strikes with 3 big strikeouts. So into righties, away from lefties. But the key, as you mentioned, Beth, it's keeping it off the heart of the plate.
There's Kenley Cahalan, the former Alabama shortstop, now at third base. 2-2 pitch. Got her. 5 strikeouts in the first couple of innings for Keegan Rothrock. Trying to go back-to-back with huge top 10 wins. And Florida has yet to win a home series in the SEC. They have never lost 3. Alabama is just off that list. They are fighting to stay or get into the top 8 or 9 as Walsh drives that one back up the middle, and the first base runner for Florida. Regular season in the tournament last year, Florida took the tournament after Tennessee won the regular. They'll get the lead runner there for the second out as Mia Williams is on with a field. Her slug is up as well.
More home runs this year than in the last previous years.
Pulls that one to the right side, and a base runner stranded for the Gators. We are scoreless, 3-2. Out to Falby in center. 1 down. It's 8-9, and then the top here for Alabama.
Knows what gets hitters out, and it's location, and it's the ability to move the ball, not just throw with velocity.
A national championship winner at Oklahoma, and Rothrock. Oklahoma hit 400, had a series-clinching walk-off tater in Game 3 in extra innings. And a swing and a miss there. Rothrock with 7. Able to muster so far against Jocelyn Brisky. Got her to chase the rise, 1 down. That's her first strikeout.
Brisky is typically over 50% of the time to rise that we saw strike out Comia.
Holtorf out to center on a base hit, and that'll pass the bat to one of the top leadoff hitters in the country and a contender for SEC Player of the Year. Alabama is one of the best in the country at turning them. Runner goes, the throw down, and nobody's there to cover the bag. Hawkins was able to at least knock the throw down so it didn't get out into center field. RBIs yesterday in the Gator win. A 2-run single and then an RBI single. Swings through that. And Brisky gets the strikeout.
Starts to dive into the dirt.
Ground ball and great snag by Hevlin, but can't get off the ground to make the play to first, and runners on the corners for Florida.
And that dive right there by Hevlin saved.
Runner goes, the throw down, and the tag gets Falby. Or Shoemaker trying to steal second base. Big time throw from Valentine, and they leave Erickson's bat at the plate. Pruitt skies that. Comia shielding her eyes. One down. Well, this week's Sunday Night Baseball matchup has legendary Gator. Both these coaches have alums on their staffs. Mia Williams fighting the sun a little bit. A smile is Florida with 15 titles, Alabama with a dozen. Ground ball to short, and that had Comia backing up. How about a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel, Smitty?
I love it.
Weekend where we've seen 20-run games and 11 home run games, and not today, not on my watch, says Rothrock and Brisky. Base to end the inning with Erickson at the plate. Slices that to left field, and Lauren Johnson is right there, one down.
Year for him, but always brings it back full circle to what's really important in raising awareness for pediatric cancer.
Otis, a hot shot, and Hevlin can't handle it. 5th all-time in home runs and runs batted in at Florida. And a little flare out to right, and a couple on base. And another threat for the Gators. Here's Mia Williams. First pitch swinging. Terrific grab by Hevlin. Robinu base hit, and then tapping second base. Cahalan, ground ball to first, and Brisky gets out of the inning. The SEC finds both of them middle of the pack, looking up right now. High fly ball out to Falby, and Abby Dukeshire is retired. One down into the 5th, scoreless. It's possible, it's probable that all 15 teams would get into the NCAA tournament. Cahalan's got it at 3rd, 2 down. Hey, tonight's featured SEC. First time through the lineup, 6 strikeouts for Rothrock. Just 1 so far the second time through, but still taking care of business. Nary a runner in scoring position. Mississippi State in game 1 yesterday.
That was at Devon Park.
The charge by Hevlin, the throw to first, not in time. Comia safe. Let's see if there's a challenge forthwith.
Now this is always a tough play. Kaylee Hevlin has been all over the field before it comes off.
Call on the field is safe, but I think they're going to change that.
Yeah.
On the field is changed. The runner is out. This is Alabama's first challenge.
Holtorf pops up the bunt. 2 down. So here we go. This is when things can get interesting. The 3rd time through the batting order facing the starting pitcher.
Try to come back in this count.
Falby, and a diving grab in foul territory by Lauren Johnson. What a play, able to...
Fielder is going to go toward the line. Falby, the lefty, you know this ball's going to continue away from you. The dive and keeps this ball in the glove. Look at the way she's going to lay out, flips the glove around to keep the ball in it. Lauren Johnson getting it done, and Brish lays out. So look at this ball. It's tailing away from her. She knows she's got to go get it, but at the end of that play, Beth, she flips her glove upside down to keep the ball in it. I think she may have mouthed out.
Just the one hit so far for Alabama. Here's a fly ball to Shoemaker, one down, and here comes Audrey Van. Reaches out for it, out to left center, and drifting back to make the catches. Otis, 2 down.
Where's up on the board.
And a little pop out to left that'll drop on the grass. And the second hit of the day for Bama. Runner goes, the throw down, and that squirts away and gets out to center. Good backup by Falby. But Pruitt with the stolen base into scoring position.
I like that call. 15th stolen base of the year. She's 15 for 15, so Pruitt's going to get the good jump off the ball into the outfield. It's tough to run off Erickson here late in the game.
It is the first one of the day for Bama. And Hevlin delivers opposite field, and a run will score. RBI double, Callie Hevlin, and it's 1-0 Bama.
Well, and this is why you steal that runner, especially with 2 outs. Callie Hevlin has been so clutch for this Bama team. A .368 batting average. This ball leaks back a little bit over the plate, and she just allows it to travel, punches it down the right field line, and easily going to score. Pruitt from second base. But that is just great softball, stealing into scoring position. Big 2-out RBI for to the zone in that particular situation.
Papillo gets a hold of one. Shoemaker going back, has room on the track to make the catch. But the first breakthrough of the day goes to
Fullerton, California.
Opposite way, and fair ball. Shoemaker headed for second, and a stand-up double. Gets the tying run quickly into scoring position for Jocelyn Erickson. And that'll bring up Jocelyn Erickson, 0 for 2. And the wild pitch gets Erickson, ground ball, and that'll get the run home. The out is made at first, but Shoemaker ties it up.
Erickson is just going to blast this ball right at Hevlin, and it looks like she should be able to get this. Kind of awkwardly goes down on the ground. Great recovery by Hawkins to get the out, but Shoemaker easily going to be able to score on this ball hit hard. Fool these hitters late in games for that 3rd time.
Otis reaches out for it. Hawkins stays down on it. It's short, 2 out. Year last season, a 3rd-team All-American. Yeah, that's a fair ball. And Walsh slowed down going to first. She thought it was foul and does not get over to second base.
Well, because
Williams, 0 for 8 in the series, but she's been terrific all year at the plate, and that one gets away from Valentine. So a wild pitch and Williams looking for a gapper, and she's got it off the wall in right center. And she drives in the go-ahead run for the Gators.
How about Mia Williams, co-SEC Player of the Week after having a great week last week, and just gets a pitch that's elevated and goes the opposite way. This is a drop ball that just hangs up belt high and just gets mashed the opposite way. Williams lets it travel, hits it off the wall in right center field. Easily going to score. Bernard, the pinch runner. Gators taking the lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Comia. And have a force out at first, second, or third. Brown on the ground to the right side, and the last chance coming up for Bama as
one.
He's got a couple of complete games this year, going for another one today. Bouncer back up the middle, and a base runner aboard for Alabama. Elistad with the leadoff infield single to get Alabama's run in the last inning. Dukeshire skies that towards Falby. One down. Top 25 wins. The throw down and a little offline, and White able to slide in safely, and the tying run in scoring position.
Kristen White just has those great.
2 hits on Thursday. Hitless since. Off the glove of Rothrock, and White will be safe at third. Valentine safe at first. Now the tying run 60 feet away. Opposite way, and Shoemaker makes the catch. Runner coming home, and White slides in safely with Erickson in the runner's lane anyway.
Yeah, so
and Alabama ties it up.
So this ball well struck going the opposite way. White immediately gets back. Shoemaker with the nice throw home, but you can see Erickson a little bit out in front. The umpire puts the arm out immediately. White coming in, trying to grab that throw that is up the line. She would have been safe no matter what. So Kristen White.
For Alabama, Johnson out to center, and that'll drop in front of Falby. Runner coming home, throw not in time. Valentine scores the go-ahead for Alabama. What a job by the bottom of the Bama lineup.
And the bottom of this Bama lineup, Beth, had not done anything first and second time through the lineup, but able to get to Keegan Rothrock here in the top of the 7th. This ball off the jam job a little bit. Gonna fall right in front of Falby, who's playing a little bit deeper. Johnson drops it in front, and Valentine, who runs very well, aggressive from second base. Alabama now back up on top here in the top of the 7th.
Swing and a miss, actually. Gets the strikeout, but Alabama grabs the lead, and a last chance coming up now for Florida. Early in the year. And instead of an out, it's a base runner for Florida.
One of the things that Florida does, Coach Murphy did speak.
Kendra Falby, the ground ball. They get the lead runner at second. They won't get Kendra at first. But Holtorf is cut down. Back up the middle, base hit. Falby headed for third. Tying run 60 feet away. The game winner is at
Coaching decisions.
They're going to pitch to her, and the throw to second, not in time. They do not get an out, and Falby scores to tie it up.
And I understand the reasoning that you're thinking double play, that Dukeshire is going to go to second, but this is a really, really slow developing play. This ball does not get to her, and with the speed, Shoemaker, who's very fast, is taking off on that, unable to turn that double play, which I don't know if they would have anyway with.
Another late lead gets away from Bama. Otis under the glove of Hevlin, and the game winner comes in. Shoemaker scores. And for the second day in a row, Florida walks off Alabama, and they take the series.
Well, how about the resiliency of this Gator team? Every time they got down, they responded. Bottom of the 7th, 2 big runs to walk off Alabama to win this series.
First back-to-back walk-off wins of the year. And the Florida Gators are now 2.5 games out of first place in the SEC with 2 weeks to go.
Pitch on the outer half, and Corbiotis has a lot of power going the opposite way, and she's just going to get this ball past Callie Hevlin. A little bit of a lean to the middle for Callie, and she's just not able to catch up this hard ground ball. Gets into the outfield. Corbiotis with the game-winning RBI, easily going to score freshman Taylor Shoemaker from second base to walk off Alabama.
Today, Otis. Last night, Shoemaker. Caitlin Oxley picks up back-to-back wins.